Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy Hayes coming back at you with another predictions for this week, man. Week 7 this week. Last week was a bit of a crazy week last week, man. Some of the games that were predicted didn't go as planned, man. Shout out to HoundSyrup, man, for yet again coming in the first place. Russ and Hound's channel will be linked down in the description. As you guys know, I'm doing this series in part with Dangeruss13 and HoundSyrup. Links will be down in the description, guys. Please be sure to go check them out. Now, I did not post a record on the stream because I'm trying to rush this video out. Didn't have enough time to record it. And this Thursday night game is about to start. So the records are as followed. HoundSyrup still in third place. He went 7-7 last week with the record of 56-35. Dangeruss13 went 4-10 last week, but he's 47-44. I went 5-9. Finally, I come in second place, but my record is 44-46. Once again, me and Russ are right behind each other, neck and neck, man. The battle between me and him has been pretty close, but HoundSyrup has been pulling away with this thing from the word go. So on with the picks, guys. Before we hop into this, guys, please be sure to smack that like button, share the video, subscribe if you haven't yet. So we have the 5-1 Chiefs, who took their first loss last weekend against the Steelers, against the 2-4 Raiders. The Raiders are in search of a victory, man. They've been losing on the losing end for the past couple weeks, starting with that injury, man, with Derek Carr. So this game is going to be kind of crazy to predict, but I'm still going to pick the Chiefs to win this game. Even though the Chiefs are without receiver Albert Wilson, who's a starter, I still think they're going to pull off the victory right here for tonight. Next game we have is the Cardinals versus the Rams. Now, when I did the predictions last week, I was unaware that my favorite team picked up AP. AP had a big game on Sunday, man, and I expect them to pick up. I picked against them last week. Why would I do that? But I picked against them. But I'm going to pick them to win this week, man. AP is going to pick up where he left off, man. Another 100-yard game, another big game by the offense. The Ravens versus the Vikings. I'm seeing pictures on Instagram and on NFL.com that Teddy Bridgewater is back at practice. But they've been playing well, man. So I'm going to pick them to win against the Ravens, man. The Colts versus the Jaguars. Now, the Jaguars are without Leonard Fournette's been injured with that sprained ankle. But I'm going to pick the Jags to win this game, man, because that defense is just on fire, man. That defense is playing lights out. This game is the Jets versus the Dolphins. Now, every year the Jets play the Dolphins. This game has something crazy about it every year, man. But I'm going to pick the Dolphins to roll in this one, man. The Jets did have the lead in the division for some time this season, but I'm going to pick the Dolphins to come up big and win this one. The Packers versus the Saints. As we know, the Packers are without Aaron Rodgers, who broke his collarbone. No A-Rod, no W, man. So I'm going to pick the Saints to roll in that one right there, guys. The Bucks versus the Bills. This is going to be a good game right here. But I do think the Bills are the better team and they have what it takes to win. So I'm going to pick the Bills to beat the Bucks right here. The Panthers versus the Bears. I have something to say about the Bears, man. HoundSyrup predicted the Bears to win last week. I didn't think the Bears would have a chance to win, but they pulled it off last week. Now, the Panthers coming off that loss against the Eagles last Thursday. I think they're going to redeem themselves this week and win against the Bears. The Titans versus the Browns. Man, I think the Titans are once again going to have the #1 pick this year. I don't know what's it going to take for those guys to get it together, man. I don't know really what's it going to take. But Marcus Mariota and company roll against the Browns this week. The Cowboys versus the 49ers, who's another winless team. I'm going to pick the Cowboys right here, man. I really hope Ezekiel Elliott gets his stuff going right, man. I'm really going to pick them to roll right here. The Seahawks versus the Giants, 1-5 on the season. Yet again without OBJ, but the Seahawks roll in this game right here, man. The Steelers versus the Bengals. There's no question asked, man. Big Ben and company all day, man. Le'Veon Bell is like the most patient running back ever, man. He's the most patient person to run the ball, man. I really like the way he runs it, so I expect him to pick up where he left off that 180-yard performance last week. The Broncos versus the Chargers. Obviously, I picked the Broncos right here, man. I don't think the Chargers have it all together. I'm going to pick the Broncos to win. Now, we have our rematch of the Super Bowl 51. We all saw what happened, man. Tom Brady come back in the fourth quarter. I was actually watching highlights on this video, on that game last night, on the mic'd up version of it. And as crazy as it seems, man, I think that the Patriots roll once again against the Falcons. I think they're going to go back to the Super Bowl this year. Now, last but not least, our Monday night game is the Redskins versus the Eagles. I'm going to pick the Eagles to roll, man. The Eagles are ready this year. I think they're going to go for a deep playoff run, but the Eagles are ready this year, guys. So there you guys have my picks. Let me know down below how you feel about my picks. Let me know what your picks are, man. I really want to know what you guys be thinking or what you guys be wanting to pick. So let me know down in the comment section, guys. Once again, HoundSyrup and Dangerous13, their channels will be linked in the description below. Please be sure to go check those guys out. Smack that like button for me, guys. Until next time, keep God first, and we're out of here. Peace.